Yeah. Come on in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. Oh, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. Oh yeah. Ooh. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You leave a comment. You don't like, you gonna like this though. So before you forget, go ahead and hit that like button. Oh yeah. You know what? Shout out to my Uber driver from Sunday. Actually, I didn't roll with him more than a few times. You know, folks get caught up on stuff. And if you get caught up on stuff, you could miss out on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You really could. Theo, what you mean? My Uber driver don't look like me. I just want to say that out there. He is a fellow YouTuber though. He is. He has a channel dealing with Bigfoot, Sasquatch. And my Uber driver, the brotherhood, if you will, right? Hey man, Chatgpt. I say, what? He's an older fella. He older than me. Making bread. Making bread. He said, yeah, do Chatgpt. Me and the missus started fumbling around with it last week and everything like that. You seen my thumbnails change. You have. You see the channel take more of a Black Panther themed. Right. So, you know, I'm playing around with ChatGPT. I'm asking questions I'm gonna ask. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I got so much stuff that I didn't ask ChatGPT that I got saved for the Rock With Me Nation and Black Panther fans in general. Oh, y'all have no idea. I've been playing. Well, one of the things that I did today, because I'm on my ChatGPT schedule. I did my short for today. This will be my long. So you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me. We didn't talk, we didn't kick the bobo, we didn't chalk it on up. I ain't gonna be rude. Let me see. Juju Rose is in the building, my fellow devil dog. What's going on? So you know how we felt about the Black Panther video game. Not the one from EA. The one that they say everybody named mama could be Black Panther. You know how we felt about that. You did. We talked on this channel, my channel, my brother's channel. We talked. We wasn't happy. We wasn't happy. We wasn't pleased. And we let it be known, didn't we? Folks was telling us what we couldn't do. We didn't care. Oh, y'all out the hell. My ancestors say different. I don't know what your ancestors telling you. My ancestors telling me, hold the line. Bombay. That's what my ancestors telling me. Bombay. I wasn't the only one that heard that. I wasn't. Quite a few of us did. Well, we don't just say what we don't just say what we don't like on this channel. We don't do that. That's just called criticism. We don't believe in it. We offer constructive criticism in regards to our characters, those characters that look like us. We offer solutions. We don't just offer criticism, and we don't use words such as woke and DEI. No, we're actually able to articulate specifically what's wrong with an idea. Right. Well, that's it. What's going on, Big Ronnie? Anansi, what's going on? I asked ChatGPT a question. I got a college football line to do tonight with my brother Terrell and everything like that. So we are in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. I asked ChatGPT a question. I did. If you were to make a Black Panther video game, how would you do it? I don't know, ChatGPT. I don't. And you just heard me say, I didn't start dealing with it till last week. I did. I did. You heard me say that. I am a Black Panther fan, though. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm a Black Panther fan. I go back with it. So what I figured we would do, just to have some fun. You got the radio on, you in the car, you on your way home, get ready to laugh. Get ready to scratch your cranium. Get ready to say, damn. Well, how ChatGPT get it in your, yeah, get ready to do all that. Get ready. If you think you might act in a way that's not suited for work, put your headphones on and do the stone face and everything like that. So I asked it this question. I did. The first one is for a 6 to 7 minute video. Because when I asked it what it would have did, it gave me a whole long video. I like, damn. But just stay right here with me and everything like that. Title: Why the canceled Black Panther game was a problem for longtime fans. Black Panther fans. Intro: For years, Black Panther fans have waited for a definitive video game, one that understands Wakanda, the responsibility of the throne, and the depth of the character. So when a Black Panther game was announced, expectations were high. Damn. You'd have thought ChatGPT was kicking the bobo with the Rock With Me Nation based on how it answered. Okay, all right. Then it was canceled. Then it was canceled. Let me see who just pulled up and everything, because I believe that's the Steezle, the Rock With Me Nation moderator, because he pop up with that stuff up under him all the daggum time and everything, because he really don't be playing them both. Yeah, that's who it is, D Steezle. Told you. Told you. Let me get back on over here though. Then it was canceled. And while game cancellations happen all the time, they do. This one exposed deeper problems. Problems longtime Black Panther fans recognized immediately. You know, I'd have thought ChatGPT was hanging out with the Rock With Me Nation. I'd have thought it was over there with Friday Night Vibes with me and Daryl. You'd have thought so. Section 1. Let me read this first part so y'all get this one more time. And while game cancellations happen all the time, like I said, they do, this one exposed deeper problems longtime Black Panther fans recognized immediately. I said that. Black Panther is more than combat. Jadix would love that. Black Panther is not just a superhero with claws. T'Challa is a king, a strategist, a scientist, and a spiritual figure tied to ancestry and tradition. This ChatGPT. You know how they said they were having production issues over there? You know how at one point in time they were trying to hire people for the storyboard? This is ChatGPT. If I didn't know any better, I swear ChatGPT was an official member of the Rock With Me Nation. I could be wrong. Definitely a member of the Black Panther fan group and the Council of Wakanda. Early information suggested a familiar open world action framework, stealth, combat, traversal, but very little clarity on how leadership, diplomacy, or consequence would actually work. For longtime fans, that's a concern. Black Panther stories are about decisions, not just fights. You know, the people that be on social media that have so much to say, I often find myself asking the question, how are you using a smart device and yet saying some of the most stupidest, ignorantest, I know those aren't words, stuff. I don't know. Wakanda is not just a map. Wakanda isn't a backstage. It's a character. I didn't write this. I didn't write this. I know what it sounds like. I didn't write this. I didn't. In the comics, Wakanda is politically complex, internally divided, and constantly evolving. Some of the best Black Panther stories focus on internal conflict rather than outside threats. I didn't write this. I promise you I didn't write this. I didn't. What fans feared was Wakanda being reduced to enemy zones, side missions, and visual spectacle without systems that reflect governance, tribal influence, or the cost of ruling. I did not write this. I didn't write this. If Wakanda exists only to be explored, not understood, the game was already missing the point. Once again, I didn't write this. I didn't write this. The MCU filter problem. I'm gonna read that one more time because I know how quite a few of us feel about that very statement that I just read. The MCU filter problem. Another issue was the heavy shadow of the MCU. Let me keep up with these notes. I'm gonna come back to that. I didn't write this. Shout out to ChatGPT. shout out to ChatGPT for making it do what it good. I didn't write this. I was actually I was saying I'm gonna come up with a video, and I was reading. I said, "Damn, doing all that. Just read it. Just read it, Theo. Just read it. That's gonna be interesting enough." Let me keep up with these notes. I see we got D Steezle, Anansi the Spider. Like I said, my fellow Devil Dog, my brother in arms, Juju Rose pulled up first. Ronnie is in the building. Let's see here. Kimoyo King, the president of the Black Panther fan group. King of the Sigmas is in here. Even ChatGPT has Wakanda in the digital house. Yes. Yes. King of the Sigma said Marvel is mad they have to use T'Challa. They wanted Black Panther to be Shuri with all female council plus Dora Milaje. Man, let me keep reading. Because you ChatGPT know better than that. Woo! Let me see here. Side note, we need a Wakanda theme pop-up diorama. That much is true. The closest person to have one, it would have been Extreme Dioramas. I don't think they make it anymore. I know Mr. Ray Smith, my mentor, my elder, my advisor. He actually has that diorama set. They actually have two. They have one that could be used for the Dajalia, or rather Necropolis. They have one that could be used for Necropolis, and they have one that could be used for more or less outside the Golden Palace per se. But yeah, you're absolutely right, King Sigma. We need something like that. But shout out to Diabolical Nerd. Shout out to my brother Kimoyo. We are in the process, and mind you, this is us on the ground level. You would like to think that the way folks talk, we wouldn't have to do it. Let me say that one more time. You would like to think the way some folks talk that have the resources, it wouldn't be left up to us to do it. But shout out to my brother Diabolical Nerd. Shout out to Kimoyo. Even shout out to Big Chad and everything like that, because he's blessed me with stuff that in 2026 we are going to be getting out to the Rock With Me Nation, those that are rocking with my brother Daryl and I and everything on our respective lives when we come together. There are things that we have that we are going to start getting out to those who participate in the chats, those who participate in super chats and everything. This has just been a transitional year for me. As much as I've been doing, there's more that I wanted to do, but we full throttle right now. So how we ending this channel, how we ending this year is just going to be how we keep accelerating next year. But yeah, we're going to get that stuff out. But you're right. We do need a diorama. Night Tell him says, I'm going to need a link to this article. Gotcha. And actually, it's not even an article. It's just me hollering at ChatGPT. But I think it does have it where I can share it, and I will definitely do that. How AI know more about Wakanda than Disney? I did tweet out that I was doing the live. Now tell them if that's your question. How ChatGPT knows more than Disney? You know what? Because ChatGPT has access to all the information that's in the comics. So what ChatGPT cannot do is act like it don't know it's there. So you know how folks say we hire folks that don't read and we give them what we want them to have. Well, ChatGPT doesn't have the luxury of just knowing what I wanted to know. It don't. Unfortunately or unfortunately, ChatGPT has all the information. All of it. So it can't do what humans can do as an act willfully stupid or blissfully ignorant. It can't do that. But let's get back. The MCU filter problem. Another issue was the heavy shadow of the MCU. The films are important, but longtime fans know Black Panther's comic history goes far deeper politically, philosophically, and culturally. I didn't write this. Because you don't hear anybody from the cast and crew talk like this. You really only heard one person. God rest his soul. God bless his soul. You really and his brother. You only heard one person talking, say something similar to that right there. The character's history goes far deeper politically, philosophically, and culturally. There's nobody from that current cast and crew that's ever talked like that about that character. Oh yeah, they started it. Oh, to get folks to love this, we got to get folks to love that. And then, it's just a mantle. Not even ChatGPT goes along with that stupidity. But you got folks who know they're not as smart as ChatGPT will argue that in the ground. Let me keep going. There was concern the game would prioritize movie aesthetics and simplify storytelling, turning Black Panther into a brand rather than a fully realized character. I didn't write this. I just asked the question. I didn't write this. I didn't hold on. I didn't write this. I didn't write that. That's ChatGPT talking. You swear me and ChatGPT been kicking the bobo for the last 3 to 4 or 5 years now. I don't know, Chat. I said I didn't start hollering at ChatGPT till last week. I've seen that same Uber driver twice since then. I'm gonna come over here back. I'm gonna come back over here to these notes because I know y'all got something to say. Let me see here. Does ChatGPT know more than the griot? I'm gonna say ChatGPT probably has that information at the ready more so than the griot because it is a machine. it is a machine. I got to put the information in there. See what I'm saying? But it's recollection, it's recall. It's faster than me. You like that answer? Non-answer. It was an answer, but a non-answer. You like that? Send it to the message group. I will. Oh, that's right. AI is obligated to give you the truth. It can't ignore the fact. No, at all. D. Steezle said, you think a Marvel film studio wouldn't play too fast and loose with their own source material. ChatGPT, just stick to the source, you fool. Yeah. Disney just bought some big AI system. Looks like they could use it. I did that. Or Or you can just come holler at your boy. I want you to make money. See what I'm saying? Y'all think I don't want y'all to make money. I want y'all to make money hand over fist. See what I'm saying? You can make money hand over fist. I want you to take the Black Panther IP and run with it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all looking at your boy Theo the wrong way. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying to put as much money in what Big Red say from the 5 heartbeats. I'm just simply trying to put some money into your pockets. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have it where you can't lose. You can't lose. Regardless of what African American character you touch, you can't lose. That's all I'm trying to get you. That's all I'm trying to get you that change. That's all I'm trying to get you. Now, hey, y'all do what y'all want to do over there at the MCU. Over here with the Rock With Me Nation, Council of Wakanda, Black Panther fan group, we got a saying. We got Wakanda at the house. Quite a few of us purchase action figures. So I ain't got to go see Doomsday when I know damn good and well it's based on the Time Runs Out event. I ain't got no Thanos. I ain't got no Proxima Midnight. I ain't got no T'Challa. I don't know what, so I ain't gonna get T'Challa kicking Namor off the platform with Skybreaker embedded in his chest. You deleted Black Bolt. I don't see nobody no Black Bolt, so I ain't gonna get Black Bolt hitting him with his voice, blowing him off the platform. I ain't gonna get none of that. I ain't got no T'Challa Reed Richards relationship where Reed gonna be looking at T'Challa talking about what you do, and it ain't gonna hit the same if you just introduce a brand new T'Challa. Matter of fact, it ain't gonna hit the same at all because there's no relationship between T'Challa and Namor. So if you play out that damn scene, please don't do Shorty. Don't use Shorty to play out that damn scene. Don't do it where Shorty turns around and gives Toussaint Skybreaker talking about put the blade. Well, don't do that. Y'all already took T'Challa shine. Don't do that. So, and I got the comics at the house. I'm gonna say this so people, I didn't go see Flashpoint. Why? Because it wasn't what was in the comics. Now that character don't look like me. I ain't pressed to care about Barry Allen like that. But if I didn't go see Flashpoint because I knew it was trash, and I got the comics at the house, why would I go see anything that's got that? No, I won't. I ain't gonna waste my damn time. I got the Superior story is at the house, just like the Superior Flashpoint story was at the house, right? And I like my ability to discern a movie for what it is. But we're gonna keep up with these notes. Let's see here. Doomsday fan fiction film. Yep. Deadpool, Wolverine. That's exactly what Doomsday is. And it's gonna do numbers for the same reason that Deadpool Wolverine did numbers, because it's fan fiction. That's what that's gonna be. Let's see here. We're not going to get T'Challa with the Infinity Gauntlet versus Emperor Doom either. Listen, don't put it on Toussaint. Don't put it on Shorty. Because see, then that wouldn't be no different than you turning around making Toussaint the griot. No. Hell to the no. We want the accurate character representation. There is no child. Ain't no child out of wedlock. T'Challa represents the best of us, not those who can't get their ish together. So if he got it where he gonna have a child with a woman, I'm of the mindset they married first. You know how it's supposed to be. I don't know what we got going on in our culture, what we trying to put out there. Stop sipping the damn Kool-Aid. At least think for yourself. Let's see here. Nor will the next following movie be heading towards intergalactic empire Wakanda. Not at all. Better not do it with nobody else. When I say that, don't do that with Shorty. Don't do that with Toussaint. You didn't already gave Ultron T'Challa's credit. You didn't gave Zemo. Leave my stuff alone. Leave my stuff alone. Let me keep going here. Like I said, y'all thought I wrote this. I promise you I didn't. I promise you I didn't. Here we go here. Like I said, S. Jadis loves stuff like this here. Want to make sure I'm getting to it. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Cause I had did we got some more stuff to talk about. Y'all gonna love this. Let's see here. Let me make sure I get where I was. The game was already missing the point. We talked about the MCU filter problem. Let's see here. The last paragraph I read was there was concern the game would prioritize movie aesthetics and simplify storytelling, turning Black Panther into a brand rather than a fully realized character, singular. That disconnect matters, especially the fans who grew up with Priest, Hutland, and Coates. Yeah, it was somebody way before Coogler. Way before Coogler. Yeah. Way before Coogler. Well, everybody want Coogler. I did. He wasn't first. I'm sorry. I don't even think his people had met, is what I'm saying. That baby no shade, is my 14-year-old would say, but I don't even forget him being a thought. I don't even think he was a suggestion back then. So I don't know how we got to this point where his word supersedes theirs. Let me keep going. Representation without depth. Oh my goodness. There's that R word. Imagery, representation, love, and loyalty. What he say? Representation. Black Panther isn't just representation. He's specific representation. He's specific representation. African, oh, y'all gonna love this right here. African futurism, ancestral memory, and questions of power are fundamental to the character. When a project emphasizes representation but can't clearly articulate its creative vision, fans become skeptical. Y'all, who was on this? Did y'all hire any Black Panther fans on this? How about anybody from Africa? Anybody speak Swahili? Zosa. Somebody that knew something about spirituality. Somebody. No, okay. The cancellation raises uncomfortable questions. Was the character truly understood at a fundamental level? We don't believe so. Black Panther fan group, Council of Wakanda. No, we don't believe the MCU understands the character at a fundamental character. We know damn sure good and well the writer-director doesn't understand the character at a fundamental level. We know that. The writer doesn't understand a damn thing about Wakanda fundamentally. He don't. He don't. He think Wakanda is the hood. That's what he don't understand any of them characters outside of America. It's the way he writing them. I'm sorry, not sorry. Why the cancellation still matters. This isn't just about one canceled game. It reinforces a pattern where Black Panther is treated as visually iconic, but creatively risky, despite his global impact. You know, my brother Daryl said something about that. Y'all remember when Daryl would do videos and he would ask the question, is T'Challa a top tier hero or not? And you know how folks that like to make excuses? They would say, well, ain't nobody really know about T'Challa. No, you didn't know. You didn't know. But the character been around since 1966. But now we know why the character was created, right? Thank you, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Shout out to the families of Mr. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. But has this character been consistently treated like that or just put out there? I didn't write this. I did not write this. For longtime fans, the disappointment isn't just about what we lost, it's about what keeps not happening. A Black Panther game can work, but only if it respects the mythos, the culture, and the responsibility of the throne. If you're a longtime fan, tell me this is Chatgpt helping me out with the video. So this would be me asking y'all the question. If you're a longtime fan, tell me what you want from a real Black Panther game. Like, subscribe, and share. Because Wakanda deserves better. Now, I'm supposed to be saying that to y'all. There's another part to this too. Y'all gonna be laughing. It's the companion video script. What a real Black Panther game should look like. Oh, I can't wait to do this one. I can't wait. Where are we at? 30 minutes? We can do this. You can have it. You can have it anytime. ChatGPT dropping reactions, Jim saying it. That's coming from Gray. What's going on, Gray? Yeah, it's making it do what it's doing. So this was supposed to be a companion video script. Mind you, ChatGPT got me on a schedule. So y'all gonna see more video content, more Black Panther related stuff dropping every day now because ChatGPT got me on a work schedule. What a real Black Panther game should look like. This is what ChatGPT had to say. I didn't say this. And yes, I will be putting what I got out there on Twitter, out there on Facebook and everything like that. I'll be sharing it for y'all. Y'all can have it. If we're together in a group chat or something like that, we've got DMs. I'll be putting it out there for y'all. If a Black Panther game is ever going to succeed, it can't just be another superhero game with the Wakandan coat of paint. It needs to be built around what makes Black Panther unique. Here's what a real Black Panther game should look like. Leadership as gameplay. Being king should matter. It didn't say queen. Said king. Said king. Feel like I need to throw that out there. Leadership should matter. Being a king should matter. Leadership as gameplay. Players should make decisions that affect Wakanda. Tribal relations, technology use, diplomacy, and public trust. Choices should have long-term consequences, not just dialogue changes. Ruling Wakanda should feel powerful and heavy. Wakanda as a living system. Wakanda should evolve based on player actions. Different tribes respond differently. Technology can advance or destabilize tradition. Internal conflict should be as dangerous as outside threats. I didn't write this. Combat with purpose. Once again, S. Jadis is going to love this. Combat should reflect intelligence and preparation, not button mashing. Stealth, strategy, gadgets, and environmental awareness should all matter. T'Challa wins fights because he outthinks his enemies. Spirituality and ancestry. Grand Madam Tarot would love this book right here. The ancestral plane shouldn't be a cutscene. It should be a mechanic. Past Black Panthers, moral guidance, and conflicting philosophies could influence abilities, choices, and story direction. This is where Black Panther separates himself from every other hero. A real Black Panther game doesn't need to chase trends. It needs to respect legacy. If done right, it wouldn't just be a great superhero game, it would be one of the most meaningful games Marvel has ever produced. I didn't write none of that. I'm coming back over here. That's it and everything like that. When we get off this live, I'm gonna put it out there for y'all so y'all can have it. I didn't write none of that. T'Challa wins fights because he outthinks his enemies. The way I'm just cheesing right now hearing it, yeah. It's a satisfying thing, and I'm for more than one reason. We've been saying this since day one. None of what ChatGPT says lines up with naysayers, regardless of who those say. Watch where I say this. Regardless of who those naysayers are, they could be comic book influencers. As far as ChatGPT is concerned, they got it wrong. They could be comic book writers. As far as ChatGPT is concerned, they got it wrong. They could be comic book artists. As far as ChatGPT is concerned, they got it wrong. They could be movie influencers, movie critics, movie reviewers. As far as ChatGPT is concerned, they got it wrong. They could be folks masquerading as recast T'Challa. As far as ChatGPT is concerned, they got it wrong. What I know is this. Rock with me, nation. T'Challa no dollar. Well, I don't think before today we ever talked about ChatGPT like we did today. But it's safe to say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what we were saying 4 years ago, contrary to what anybody had to say when they were talking about a 1943 Rise of Hydra, or talk about a Black Panther video game where everybody named Mama could be Black Panther, we knew what we were talking about. Unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, we knew what we were talking about. Now you get to sit back and think about everybody, because you personally interacted with them, regardless of who they were. Think about all the naysayers. Just think about it. Just think about it. Think about all the naysayers. Everybody who has something slick to say, because quite a few of them did. Quite a few of them did. You are on the right side of history. It doesn't need to chase trends. It needs to respect legacy. Yep, absolutely. My hat's off to you. Don't let anybody tell you you're not capable of standing up for something. Don't let somebody make you feel bad about boycotting, protesting, voicing your concerns. That's what our ancestors did. That's what our forefathers did. And we have a responsibility, no less than they did, to call it out for what it is when it's sitting right there. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna keep up with these notes and I'm gonna get on up out of here. ChatGPT is taking the place of Black Panther for dummies. That's coming from Gray. Kimoyo says non-comic book fans are not the demo you cater to. Not according to ChatGPT. not if you putting out something I'm supposed to be interested in. Kimoyo, these Steezle said, Kimoyo, that part, just like phase one, start with hardcore fans and casuals will follow. That right there. Here we go. This is the simplest thing right here. Who we think is more inclined to move the casual fan to want to go get some Black Panther merch? The person who don't know a damn thing about Black Panther, or the person who's rocking Black Panther merch who knows what the F they're talking about? Wait, let me do it like this. Or the person who looked like they could actually have been in one of them damn movies. Let me see. You got the brother with the locks that started off like Killmonger's locks, that's got the Panther teeth, claws, and got the Kimoyo beads. Okay, well, who you think they're gonna listen to? Yeah, man. Anyway, keep up with these notes. Oh man, you got me laughing. Here we go. 540. T'Challa wins fight. Speak up. He outthinks his enemies. Feige crew got caught up. Hey, hard head make a soft behind. That's what I got taught growing up. So it ain't for me to get mad about what you got going on. You know, they want to put out a Black Panther 3. You like it, I love it. Go and put it on out. I ain't stopped nobody from putting out Black Panther 2. I just told folks what I was gonna do if you put that movie out. Now, actions got consequences. You see what I'm saying? I ain't stopped nobody from putting out no video game. I just said what I wasn't gonna do. And I said why I wasn't gonna do it. And I shared that video on quite a few platforms. Now, I don't know if that's stopping. But you would think the way folks are talking to us, some of us do have power. That's crazy. They ain't got that paycheck. Now, why in the hell is this game not a priority? Yep. Well, you know what? Let me sit back because I like doing this now. So if I were to tell you why the game wasn't a priority now, it would probably sound conspiratorial. Hey, y'all gonna hear me say that when something he said, because he said December 8th, 2020. Y'all gonna hear me reference that every time we come back to something in present day that points out it wasn't a damn conspiracy. Well, no damn. I get it. It's gonna sound crazy if he say it. Well, if you are who he is, there's the power of discernment and the power of observation. You just sit back and be just like this. And just watch how folks move. You ain't got to say no. You just, and unlike me, you really ain't supposed to be talking that much because, you know, they say God give you 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, and 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason, for you to do all that stuff twice as much as you talk. I know I talk a lot. But what did he say when he got asked the question after watching the movie? Greed. I don't know how many people actually looked that up to see exactly what he meant in the manner in which he used it. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Keeping up. Let me see here. Now, if only some humans can think this for themselves before creating a game that has nothing to do with T'Challa. They can't. They can do that for Logan. Now tell them they can do that for Logan. They come right on out, tell you, oh, they finna put out the best Wolverine game they can. They want to put Logan in the spotlight. Logan, not Laura. Logan, I mean, I get it, but not Laura, because you want to do Shorty with T'Challa. And I ain't really seen T'Challa in no video games like Logan. But so you want to focus on Logan over here. But over here, you want to focus on everybody and their mama. So you do know how to you do know how to create a video game that focuses on one character. you just want me and mine to be stupid, which some of us were. With them, you know how much ego you gotta have to brag about doing a video game focused on one character when you know there are other characters that have had that same damn name and related to that character, while simultaneously over here saying you're gonna develop a game that focuses on everybody and their mama and get folks to go along with it. Not only do you have to be arrogant, but there's a certain number of folks that's got to be gullible as hell. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Now, tell them says make no sense that this is not common logic. I did. What's going on, K Civic? What's going on? What's going on? Kimoyo says, not telling they thought they could skirt it on and we wouldn't say anything. That's exactly what they thought. That's exactly why that's what they thought. Oh, well, don't nobody want that damn game. Well, you should be happy. Oh, I should. I should just shut up and be happy. This ain't this ain't even 2003, let alone 1923. I only got to do two things. Let my people tell it back in the day. That's stay black and pass away. That's it. But just accept I got to be glad. Oh hell, man, stop that. Stop that. I was I was raised better than that. Let's see here. D Steezle says, and Jobu doesn't exist. No, he don't. Kimoyo says, chat Theo B. I like that. I'm too humble to do that, but I like that. That make all the sense in the world. They are used to us being mindless consumers. We don't do that here. If I don't know nothing else based on what somebody did at Howard, I ain't got to accept a damn thing. If they black and didn't accept it from the black HBCU, why do folks think with the picture sitting right there? The picture sit right there. The picture sit right there. Why do folks think that I am gonna sit up, us, gonna sit up here and accept any damn thing and it ain't coming from an HBCU? Man, stop, man. Stop. I wouldn't be able to come in this room if I just accepted any old damn thing with him in here. Need to mess around. Y'all remember that movie with Tom Hanks? The brother was on the wall. Remember the movie? Remember the movie? I forget the movie, but the eyes was on the wall. It had a sister in there and everything like that. Her house was low-key haunted. Yeah, I don't want to walk in here one day and I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing and he just be looking me all over the room. I don't I don't even want him to tell me I done fell short. No. Let's see. Keeping up. Malice ain't Storm. No, she ain't. Show ain't. Wolverine fans would boycott that. Yeah, man, look. And Laura is dope, but she ain't Logan. Show ain't. You see what they did? What did Hasbro give us? They gave us one Laura action figure and gave us two Logan action figures. Logan in costume. Laura, no. Mind you, Laura done wore a costume too. No, they just got her out there. So yeah. That said, I just wanted to come out. I thought it was interesting. In trying to create content, more Black Panther centered content for the channel, Black Panther centric content for the channel. You just one of the questions that I asked ChatGPT. Just wanted to ask, see if there were any similarities, if there were any differences per se. Maybe it just would have been a different way of thinking. But to ask ChatGPT that question specifically, why were long time, that's what it is, long time, not MCU influence, not recent, but why were long time Black Panther fans upset about the video games, the canceled Black Panther video games? And I want to say this, because I think this gets lost in the sauce. It wasn't that Black Panther fans did not want a Black Panther video game. I think it's so easy for folks to go around, as Marlon Wayans would say, take stuff and twist the narrative. Nobody ever said they didn't want a Black Panther video game. We want a Black Panther video game, not like that. Not like that. And if you're not gonna do it right, then yeah, we prefer you not do it at all. If you can't do for us what you've done for other fan bases, then no, forget it. And mind you, the patience of Job sits right there. There are quite a few of us that have wanted to play a Black Panther video game. We're now in our late 50s, if not early 60s. We've been wanting to play a Black Panther themed, based, centric video game since we were either in our late teens or early 20s. We ain't got it. We didn't get it. Well, We knew we wanted it then. Just like we know we want it now. What we're able to say now, which we probably wouldn't have been able to differentiate then, because back then they probably could have gave us any damn thing. But as they say, when you know better, you do better. Well, you can't just give us any damn thing now. No, we know that character. And I'm going to say it, mean it, and walk away. Contrary to popular belief, the MCU don't own T'Challa, nor any of those characters in Wakanda. We do. Contrary to popular belief, Ryan Clark, Ryan Coogler, Nate Moore, Kevin Feige, that cast and crew, they aren't gatekeeping anything Wakanda related. T'Challa No Dollar, Black Panther fan group, Council of Wakanda, we're gatekeeping. In essence, you don't get to make no money, which is why you get mad. Which is why you feel like you got to single out us in the crowd and talk that trash. You can talk. Sticks and stones. You can talk all day. But we've continued to show consistently. We know more, we care more. Not only about the character, but the actor that portrayed him. It's beyond question. That's what keeps us on the side of right. So until you do right by all us involved, everything you do gonna crumble. Until you do right. Until you do right by all those involved, everything you do gonna crumble. You better ask Whoopi. You better ask Steven Spielberg. You better ask somebody. you better ask them. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. This was a blast. Shout out to ChatGPT. It is, and shout out to the brother. I'm saying brother because to me, it ain't what you look like. It's how you act. It's how you act. That said, thank y'all so much for pulling up. I definitely appreciate it. Hit that like button. Tell your friends, share the video, snatch their phone. Don't snatch their phone, you might break it. Take their phone, hit the subscribe button. We on the way to 1360. We're at 1358 right now. I believe we can get to 1360 before the night. I believe 1360 is due before the night. Go holler at your friends, go holler at your family members and everything like that. Sit on down with them in front of this dadgum video and tell them, see, look, this why we don't F with that damn movie. Anyway, till then, in the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.